And so we begin again. Is this day 2? Yes, this is day 2. So, where were we? Okay, I think we're on the last line. Yeah, because we did Queen's Gambit, or the Queen trade, yeah. Yep, okay, so we're on the next d5 line. Okay, so it's d5 yet again. Yeah, so we went ahead and changed it over. Okay, the Pigeon, once again. D5. Just a developing move, and then I think you play e6. And then you have a sort of the dreaded London looking type of structure. But it gets that potential bad bishop out. Yeah, it does. You don't want to get stuck here, and you have to play here, or play here, and then try to fianchetto. That's usually what happens. So this is nice. This wasn't played during the game, obviously, though, so. Now it's looking kind of like a French, but the bishop's here, so definitely not. Well, it still looks like it. Here's the opening thing, so. It still says it's the Sicilian Alpine variation. This position was played before these guys back in 1991. But yeah, it looks like kind of a French setup to me. Or the London setup. Anyway. E6. The dreaded triangle. Now, see right here, this is the problem with chess books. So, like, I put developing the bishop, building a London structure. Well, depending on the reader's level, they might or might not know what a London structure is, or what the London is. So, but then again, you can't explain everything. So it's always like, okay, how much should I explain? Well, it's like with this book, the reader might come in assuming some knowledge. Now, this is probably not going to have any readership because they're my games, and I'm not a master. So really, this is just like more of a diary in some sense, a chess diary. But book is a book, so diaries are books. Which is true. But, I don't know. People have bought my chess books before. Maybe they'll learn something. I don't know. Okay, e6. Bishop. I always wonder what the point of those type of maneuvers are. It's like white wants to put the knight there for some reason and then plays back. It's almost like you're giving black a tempo, but definitely doing it for some positional advantage. It's not like the knight is going to get to a good square anyway, though, from that. So why not just play the immediate bishop d3? Maybe you're just bullying the knight to an unfavorable square? Is that the theory? Well, let's see, what if the bishop just goes here? Takes, then here? Okay. And what's the difference? Okay, what if black just plays here? Why wouldn't white still go back? Now it says black is ahead in development for some reason. Okay, yeah, I guess it's just to bait the knight to a weird square. If he goes here, right? He's still pinned here. Then what happens if I don't move the rook to c8? And I just play back here instead? Okay, so what? Looks like both are okay. Not really seeing the difference. This was played just to stop the advance. Although castling can be a little bit weird now unless you're going to castle queenside. White plays here. Okay. all of these are still dead even. I guess it's just a matter of taste. Yeah, I mean, now the knight's on a bad square, so the bishop goes back. The knight's, yeah, I mean, where's the mobility here? Maybe it's not a bad square, but it's not, it's not a very, nobody's going to play that, because I'll definitely, yeah, because the knight takes. What's the point? Yeah, the difference here is, I guess that now, I know there's something here. I know there's a difference. This is obviously, like, the knight's got kind of nothing. This is like, well, you're risking some of this, I guess. That's the only real risk. But then it's like, and then, yeah, white's never going to take, so I mean, I guess the goal is damaging the pawn structure. If black plays there, yeah, the pawn structure is going to be a little, a little bit weird. And, like, it's this. Black can take. That looks reasonable to me. Yeah, this makes sense. If black plays there, then yeah, you go back. Trade. White doesn't have an initiative, but it's like, this knight is just kind of lackluster. That's really, I guess that was really the goal of the bishop, just kind of misplace the knight. But you can still play here, like I said. And you go back. Black's ahead because he just gains a tempo, I guess. So it's saying now you have to break your pawn chain. Why? Your computer's saying you have to break your own pawn chain. Okay, well, what if you go... What if you don't take and, like, play this? Now it's just saying black is much better. It's gonna take here. Okay, yeah. It's saying that black is a lot better here. I mean, oof. Ooh, yeah, because the infiltration. Because you're infiltrating. That's why. Got a nice rook. On this open file, the only open file, these two are still stuck. The knights are just a complete joke. And then black just has better... I can't make arrows. Black has just better piece activity. That's what it's saying. It's saying piece activity. It's saying black has a lot more piece activity. Well, I mean, let's count the tempos here. So if black plays here, and white goes back, right? Now how many tempos does black have? Black has 1, 2, 2, 3, 3.5 tempos. So to activate a rook, on a half open file, this file will open up pretty quickly. So 3.5 tempos and a rook that's about to move to a half open file versus 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3.5 tempos, 3.5 tempos. But the rook's about to be activated, which is probably where the 0.8 advantage is coming from on the half open file. And then if white does take here, I mean, yeah, look at this. I mean, yikes. Capturing the pawn with tempo. And then if you don't, it's saying this is the best move, black still takes, and then gains a tempo on the queen, and then it's protected by the bishop. Okay. Got the nice open file for the rook. Yes, got the nice open file for the rook. Even if the queen comes here, if the queen trades, then black just has it all right here. Potential, not a fork, right? But it's got a lot. It's got a lot going for him, which is why it's saying to retreat the queen back. It's even saying, look at that. That's nasty. It's saying now you can sacrifice the knight, and then boom, rook comes in and just absolutely, really beating up and destroying white's position. So that is the difference between. So it seems like that's the difference. The goal is to misplace black's knight, because if black's knight goes here, if black's knight goes there, you don't go back because of all those nasty, weird lines, and black gets an advantage. So when black goes here, you can go back because now black can't do anything. So like when black was here and it was this position, black takes, and then the black knight goes here and hits the queen. I guess it's saying here that the bishop can do something, but it gets blocked immediately. So it's saying here gets blocked immediately, and no one's going to trade the bishop for the knight because bishops are technically worth more. So that is the actual difference. That's the difference. Yeah, that's the difference. So, should I explain that? All that in the book? Yeah, I probably should. Probably explained before, but I'll explain it. I'll explain why. I'll explain knight d7. Knight c6. think I spelled maneuvering wrong. But the spell check isn't catching it. And I'm exhausted, so we're going to save this chapter and end the video.